Hello and welcome to day 75. This is part 6 of part 6 of not the PHP web framework series. This is actually part 75 of it, but this is part 6 of the single page app aspect. So in terms of our tasks, single web page. So fix new views, always loading the JavaScript. Remember that. Back button not loading the previous view, same forward button, okay. Modify URL for views without reload, status bar progress, okie dokie. So fix new view, blah blah blah. So if I go refresh, if I inspect, I don't want it like this, I want it docked. I'm gonna dock this bad boy. There we go. So here we go. Go to the console. Print out SDFFSDS. I believe that is in our JavaScript somewhere. Index.js. This will be all abstracted out. So that S. Okay, that just gets when the document is ready. So if I click a button like register, for example, we messed something up here. Sonar miscellaneous not found. Yeah, I think it's to do with this. So if I were to get rid of this is don't fix the other issue, but make sure this is okay. This gets in there. So what I was trying to do is load it without the HTML, and what that essentially, when I say no HTML, it loads it without the header and the footer. And if you do that. If you were to do that, then none of this gets loaded because in the footer, that's where it is. What I'm going to try is something else. So instead of no HTML, no JS. So if I put in no JS instead, no JS. Okay, no JS, and if we go to header, would it be header? It would be actually in footer. And when I actually load the JS, where do I load it? I load it actually here. This entire part of it is loading the JS. So what I could do is it'll be an if how do you get the post stuff again in this framework? Been a little while since I've used it. No, being index. Try login. Yes, okay. No, okay. It's not post. It's going to be so if I go to where was I now? In footer. If I put this here, let's indent this. So we don't need this because no token because we say get and not a post. So get and the type is get and what it was no JS. For now, I'm literally just going to echo something else. So echo yes, else, echo no. So if I go back, refresh, doesn't echo anything. No, AMP is not enabled, so it should have gone into here. Let's just try putting it aside just in case for some reason AMP is enabled. Because there's actually nothing here, so you would need to put question mark underscore underscore Node.js underscore underscore equals false. Now we get no, and then if we do question mark underscore underscore, I would put true, for example. JS. Okay. That was the incorrect check. And now if I do that, yes, okay, there we go. That's exactly what we want. So if I get rid of that, whack that here. And now literally every single thing that is some sort of JavaScript include needs to be added. If this were to return false, for example, actually I can just get rid of that. I don't need to do that check. Okay, let me redent this. Okay, and now we can simply, so now if I were to make sure in here is Node.js, click register. Okay. So if I click login, click index, click login, let's say if I click forgot password, is it literally only loading it the once? I think it is. The easy way to find out is if I were to get rid of this, for example, and do it. Login. As you can see, it does the SDFFFDS multiple times. That's showing that it's loading it multiple times. There we go. So now this should fix this issue, I believe. So if I click login, click back, I'll click register, the back button should take me back there. So let me just console.log this out to make sure I'm actually even getting in here. So back button prints as 6, which is good. Just want to make sure I'm recording. Yep, okay, good. Okay. So what are we doing? So when we click in, the forward button shouldn't do it, and the forward button does it as well. Okay, so we'll actually detect the difference after. So view history.pop. So that is popping it, but it's not actually doing any of this. So we haven't done the call page function yet. So here we need to call page. And for the call page, it's going to be view history and it is going to be view history dot length last index of. Okay, let's have a look at that now, see what we get. Click register, click back. So we tried to get something which didn't work. Let me try this again. So click register. By default, it needs to have something. So by default, if for example I just explicitly put literally the home address, click register, view push page ref. Okay, that's what should be doing it realistically. So if I go to console.log page ref, it's returning undefined for the page ref. Oh, that's because that's what we, I guess technically will be clicking. We haven't clicked anything yet, so it's not valid either. Okay. jQuery get current URL. So location. So it should just be able to do location attribute. So if I save that now, and if I were to go back, it's got it. If I click register, what does it have? Okay, doesn't quite have it because of that. I don't want the entire URL. Actually, I don't. Yeah, I only want the what's it called part of it. The path. jQuery. So look what we got. Get URL without domain. See, what we want is literally just this part of it. Our path name. Ooh, and if we want the search as well, our path name plus search. Dot path name plus page ref dot search. So that should return exactly what we want now. No, it did not at all. Definitely not that. Let me try something from here. So if I were to put URL, so instead of URL, if I get whack this into it, I've confirmed that this does actually get the URL object, so it passes it, and so we wanted this path. So if I were to get that, whack it into here, and just comment out the rest of this rubbish. Okay. Past URL not defined. Is there a custom method they created? Okay, so time's okie dokie, time's okay. Do you want to get this one little thing done? Okay. What was this one? Okay, let me just try this instead now. So if I put this here, and I feel like something is missing. Go back, refresh. So it's got the right one now. So we've got location. I wonder if I could do the same thing. Do we need this? Let's put page ref. Wait for it to get rid of this. And put dot path name. Now if I were to do dot path name, Okay, there we go. That's the one we wanted in the end. So bar page path equals that, and just type in page path. And now if I get rid of this, if I refresh, I should be able to click register, click back. Okay, that didn't work. See what we have got. Ooh, we had undefined. Okay, this didn't get added properly then. So if I click register, okay, look, that's fine. If I click back, and that's what's happening. It's not. So when we click on the back button, it's view history pop. View, it's not actually deleting it. Okay, so look for something. JavaScript array, remove last index. It's the index I want to remove, not just the element. So let me try that instead. So dot slice equals view history dot slice -1. I guess I could have a look at that now. So click register. You got them all here. Click the back button and so if I were to just have a look at this now, this should clicking that back button, the push state. Try it again. So click register, click the back button, click the back button. It's doing nothing to it, which is good. So if I were to do the slice, for example, instead, register, back button. So now that actually did something. So in the core page, what's messing this up? It's pushing it on. Mm. Okay, so let me, for now, just do go back a page. So if I get rid of that, and instead if I do in the go back, I realistically should just get that, whack it here, and now should just be able to get rid of that, and now sliced it. And this should be from view history, last index of, that's what we should be doing. So it should be view history, dot last index of, and view history dot push page ref input. I don't need that. So let me try that again. So register, we get the register page, click back. Back isn't called the main method, so I need to in here, go back a page, refresh, register, back. Did remove the wrong one. So let's do for a console.log of this. It's going to track what this actually is. So register, click back, and that's undefined. This right here. Length. Try that again. So register back. Okay, it's moving the wrong one, but regardless of that, why is that failing? That should be able to get the content that we want. So we're doing okay, so for refresh, register back. So okay, it's slicing the wrong one. So let me have a look at this, how the slice method works. So the jQuery method, nice JavaScript, I think. JavaScript slice, JavaScript slice. Spilled a bit of green tea from my mouth. So we got this. Okay, the parameter of 1 and 3. Okay, 3 clearly removes 3 elements. 1, I'm guessing, says start from this element and do it after this. So it'd be obviously 0, 1. So if you wanted the last one, it wouldn't. If you want to remove the last one, this would have to be 1. You wouldn't put like 0, 1, 2, 3, or 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. You would put 3. Okay, so okay. I'm getting it now. I'm getting it. So if I were to slice it by 1, instead if I were to put, I got it. View history dot length -2. So -1 would just actually get the last length. I mean the last index is, starts at 0, but then we want to start from the previous one. So now if we were to save it, click register, click back, okay, that seems to work. Then click register back, and maybe the JavaScript hadn't properly loaded, so realistically I should just log in. I should be able to access more stuff from here. So if I were to go to the update details, click back, on the back, obviously there's no more to access really. So change password, click back, now we're back. I'll go update details, back. So this will actually get called if I click forward as well. So if we'll change password, back, forward. It's not preventing me from reloading. So jQuery stop back. So that must be what this line was for. Okay, let me have a go at that. So if I click refresh, see if I click log out, refresh, click login, click back, register, back, register, back, register, back. So why does that mess that up? What messes up is if I'm on the home page, let's say if I click login, click back, OK. But if I were to click, let's say, login again, that wants to refresh the page for some reason. Let me click login, back. And let me inspect this, see what the element looks like. Has it changed at all? When you go back, doesn't look like it looks the same. So what about this is happening? Core page. That should stop the propagation, but for some reason it isn't. Okay, we made progress, which I'm very happy with. I'm going to end the video here because, been a while since I've done one. And yeah, just want to keep them short and sweet. So if you have any questions or if you have any sort of contributions like with this or any other topics, feel free to let me know. There'll be links in the description to the GitHub page, social network page, immensely discounted coupons for all of my Udemy courses as well. So feel free to check them out. And as usual, I will see you in the next part.